What's up, y'all? It's another one, Press Financials. I just wanted to break down a few things. Of course, there's been a big pullback in cryptocurrency right now. A lot of people's panicking. There's no point of panicking because at the end of the day, it's gonna go back up. One of the biggest drawbacks was Elon Musk talking about, he pulled back from the deal that he had going on with Bitcoin. So that was a sharp turnaround, and even in the hedge funds that started to capitalize and take a lot of their money out, and they basically start to write it off and say, if he's taking a drawback, why? um Personally, I'm good. I feel like I was waiting for this. I wanted this to happen because this will make it a lot easier and better entry points for the new people to come in. Again, a lot of people seen it shooting up and just started jumping in, trying to ride the wave out. But the problem is, you always want to try to get in before the boost up, before the hype. You want to try to get in, not while the hype is going on. Because when the hype is going on, you basically about to, you're risking it all. Basically, you're just risking. You jumping in at the wrong time because it's a fad or it's popular right now. That's what people are talking about. People are talking about it. It's a good chance that it's not going to last. That's just really that. Um, you want to get in before you see the numbers going up. So, prime example, Dogecoin. Back in January, it was like 1 cent. 1 cent. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody was really looking at it. There was a few, like myself, that was, talking about it and telling people to get in and invest. And those same people ignored it until it shot up to about 25, 35 cents. And I'm like, yo, why did you wait for so long? Some people was even jumping in at 40 cents, 50 cents. And I'm like, yo, it just jumped from 7 cents at this point, because it's 7 cents for a little while. It just jumped from 7 cents to about 20 cents in a day. So I'm like, okay, this is a real volatile move. This is big. So waiting for the drawback, but I'm good because I've been in since 1 cent. So it didn't really matter to me. It's just money making money. I'm cool. But then you have people that jumped in at 40 cents. Now, on a pullback right now, look where it shot down to. It got as low as 24 cents. So there's a lot of people that was hitting me up, and it was like, you know what? Should I get out of Dogecoin? Should I get out? And it's just like, you got in without a parachute. You didn't have no plan. So you just seen there was a money thing going on that everybody was talking about, people making money, fast money, and you're like, hey, let me get in. But no, cryptocurrency is not fast money. I want people to understand this. You can try to treat it as fast money as best as you want, because you can make a few dollars quick fast, but it's really more so for the long term. Look at Bitcoin again. People was talking about it dropped down, and it did drop down crazy. But imagine the people that got in when it was $1,000. You think they really care that it dropped? Of course they're gonna care because they lost a little bit of power. But do you think they're really sweating and worrying? Of course not, because the idea is that's your entry point. So you're looking at it and you're like, you know what? Even though it dropped down some thousands, I'm still up. Hopefully, if you got in $1,000, hopefully you put in enough money. You were up by thousands of dollars. Let's be honest. So many people got rich off of Bitcoin, even Dogecoin. People got rich off of that. Ethereum is jumping. It's going down. It jumped up really high. So for the people that jumped on it when it hit $4,000 out of nowhere, and you just jumped in now, even though it's been 1,500 for the longest, I would say just hold, because it's not a loss until you actually take the money out. Like, you could look at your portfolio right now and it'll show that your unrealized gains is you losing, but it's not a real loss until you take your money out. So if you're losing right now, no, don't take out, because you basically just fell under the pressure. You bought high to sell low. Don't ever buy high to sell low. If you're going to buy high, that means you're buying high with the expectation that it's going to go a lot higher than what you bought it for. So if you buy something that's 50 cents and then it drops down to 20 cents and now you're sweating and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to pull out now. You just wasted money. You just lost. Just because it's down at that 20 cents at this particular moment, it doesn't mean it's going to stay at 20 cents. Do your due diligence and make sure that what you're investing into is actually profitable or it's marketable. Make sure you have these things lined up for it. If not, then you're going to lose a lot of money no matter what you do, because every single investment that you will ever jump into is going to have a point in time where it shoots down, which is going to bring to my next topic, kohls. Kohls just had their earnings. If you've seen previous videos, you know I'm very fond of kohls. I've made a lot of money off of kohls. I'm still making money off of kohls. So I talk about kohls all the time. That was one of my first stocks that I got into, and I'm glad I did. I'm just mad at myself because when I first got in, I didn't put enough in. Like, I got in when it was $13 a share. Look at it right now. So I mean, I made thousands of dollars, but I could have made some serious thousands. Some serious, like real serious. But I'm still making thousands, so I'm still grateful. I'm still blessed. So I mean, that's neither here or there. But I'm looking at it, and their earnings came in. They actually beat their expectations. Sounds like a great thing, and it is. But what happened in the market? What translated in the market today? They were down tremendously. They were down by, I want to say, what, 10%? At one point, they was down at like 11%. But you're looking at it, and you're like, wait a minute. They beat their expectations. This should be a good thing. And it is. In all reality, it is a good thing. It's a great thing. It shows that they are making money. They made more in this quarter than they did last year. Even though last year is a hard comparison because, of course, the pandemic. But they made more than what they made last year with this quarter right here. So they've increased tremendously from last year. And, of course, they got a whole bunch of new add-ons. Like I said, Sephora is an add-on with them. They also have their parking lots that has charging stations for electric cars. I mean, that's pretty big. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to go up. And this is another thing that I was talking about, even on buying on dips. Red days for me is, I don't mind. I don't always do orders. I don't always put puts on my investments. I don't really mind, because when I see the dips, what I do, if it's a company that I'm going to be invested in, like really taking it serious, I'm not just, gambling and, going off of what I feel without actually doing my due diligence and doing my homework, I will definitely buy on the dips, depending on what those dips are. So kohls, they was down 10%. I said, this is perfect. I'm going to buy more. At one point, their shares shot up. I was talking about 60. They shot up past the 60. It was at 64. Now they're back in the 50s. And I said, you know what? This is perfect, because I know they're going to go back up. And I know they're going to beat their record of what they had when it was at $75 per share. So I'm not worrying about that. Like, again, there's money to be made just in that. Something I've been looking at, Benz. Not the fact just because, I drive one, so I'm gonna be invested in it. But that's neither, it's whatever. But I was looking at their car idea and what they're putting up in the future. And again, when I'm going for investing, I'm looking at future. I'm not just looking at the right now unless I'm day trading. To be honest with you guys, there's a difference. So when I'm actually really investing and I'm going my long term, I like to look at what's going on right now, what's going on, with the company, the economy, and what could possibly happen in the future, and what direction are we going in. So I looked at Benz, and their full out electric car that they're trying to bring out next year, it looks really good. And already that's their first headline. They're talking about competing with Tesla. That's the first thing that they were talking about. Now, if you look at Tesla, they basically run the market in electric cars. Come on, their shares are varying between 500 and 600, and this is even after the split. So, I mean, they got something going on. Of course, if you don't want to get in Tesla, there's another one that you can get into, NIO. That's another one you can take a look at. It's basically, I'm going to say the company is more so like the Chinese version of Tesla. It's a newer company, but it's more so their competitive company to Tesla. So that's something else you could look at. They was high at one point. I believe it was in their 60s, and they shot down to their 30s right now as far as shares go. So there's a lot of money to be made in that too. But of course, don't just hear about it and just jump in automatically without reading anything. Always, always pay attention and check out what you're investing into. So that's just my main point to that. I'm gonna start doing videos. I'm gonna start talking about what it is to actually run a business and the process that I went through, and what's going on with it now, the pros, the cons that I'm experiencing right now. It's a lot of pros, honestly speaking. It's a lot of pros. So I'm gonna definitely touch base on that. Anything else? I've been having fun with, even with my group. I've changed up a few things for my OnlyFans that I have going on. So to all my subscribers that's been part of the team, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing. My new thing is I basically have a business module that I put in place. So besides me just talking about stocks and credit, cryptocurrency, and now business owning, I'm also going to break down how you can build your own team using my platform and make money off of my platform besides getting into the investments. I'm literally have the format. The formula works. It's perfect. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. Of course, if you do this formula and if you do it correctly, your subscription will be free. You'll get paid every single month, and there is no limit to how much you'll get paid. And yes, it's all legal. It's everything I do is legit. I don't got time for anything illegal. So if you guys are interested, please contact me. I'll let you guys know how does it work, how to go about it. And it's really easy, to be honest with you. It's really easy. You just have to do it, to be honest. That's the hardest part. That's a lot of things that's the biggest thing that holds us back. It's not the actual process. It's really more so us getting in and starting it and really doing it, because there's a lot of people that are skeptical of new ideas and new things, but it's a new idea for you, but it's not really a new idea. Stocks, crypto credit, cryptocurrency and credit and business owning, all of these things, for some reason, we feel like it's a new idea when it's not. This has been around forever. So I definitely encourage you guys to just take a look at some of the things that I'm talking about, especially on my subscribe page on my OnlyFans. Yes, I use the OnlyFans platform. I say this all the time, so for anybody that was surprised, yes, I use the OnlyFans platform because I personally like how it operates, how simple it is to operate, and then on top of that, how easy it is to keep track. However, what I've just learned and really put together was a actual business module plan that will make people money, regardless to if you're investing. And I know, it's a subscription. A lot of people don't like to subscribe to things every single month. But however, I put a whole module that if you execute it, which is not really hard, it's not hard at all, just follow the steps, and you'll literally have a free subscription. And again, I just said it, you'll get paid every single month. And on top of that, the money that you're getting paid from, you can use that to invest. So I put this plan together because there was a lot of people that wanted to invest, but they felt they needed to make more money first to invest. And then on top of that, it's kind of difficult when you have somebody that's pretty strapped for cash but really wants to get into investments. I want everyone to be able to invest, and I want everybody to really build up their financial future. So how do we start it? I can't charge people that really don't have the money. That's why my subscription is so low. I don't plan on charging an arm and a leg. I'm not charging people hundreds of dollars. I'm not doing that because I don't need to. I'm telling you stuff that I'm already doing. I'm already an investor. So regardless to if I have subscribers or not, I'm already making money. It's just that there's so much money out there to be made, and I want to see everybody make money. I want to see everybody succeed. So that's why I do these videos, and that's why I have my subscribers, and this is why I put these things together in these videos, and I take the time to just tell you guys what I'm paying attention to and what I'm doing, what's going on. So Kohls is definitely one that I've already bought more into. Benz is another company that I've bought more into. So that's just my take on it. Cryptocurrency, I'm still on that. I'm not leaving that. I'm actually waiting in hopes that Dogecoin will drop a little bit more down. I'm sorry, guys, to the people that got in at 40 or 50 cents. If you've seen my videos before that, you should have been listening to me then. So I'm sorry. But I want it to drop down to about, 20 cents. I mean, I'll be even happy with 10 cents, but it's not going to happen. I can't see 10 cents happening. It's not logical. So at least if it drops back down to 20 cents, then I'm just going to buy a lot more. I'm going to buy a lot more. I have a whole game plan. I have a whole strategy that I put out. Like I said on my OnlyFans, I put out information here, but I really, really operate and put down graphs, pictures, images, and all types of articles that I'm personally reading and following. And I'm also putting out my stats, so you get to see what I'm actually talking about, instead of me just giving you a video of me sitting in my car and just, breaking it down on YouTube. But this is my start off. This is how I really get you guys to know who I am. And I really appreciate you guys, all my subscribers, all the likes. Please, if you like my videos, actually hit the like button so I know that I'm doing a good job. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep giving you guys information. Shout out to everybody that's been hitting me up for reviews. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep going. This is something that I'm doing for real. I like this. So I'm not just trying to get more subscribers and that's how I make my money. Absolutely not. I'm already making my money. So I just want that to be 100% clarified with people. I'm already making my money. That's really it. I can stop making videos, and I can basically close down my subscribing page and all types of stuff. But it's an amazing feeling to be able to make money and to help other people make money too. So that's what I'm doing it for, and I'm gonna keep going with it. So I really appreciate you guys. If you've been watching the video this entire time, I really appreciate you guys. Please send a like. Please give me some comments, some feedback, just so I know if there's anything that you personally want to work on. Feel free to hit me up directly. Trust me, I respond. You guys take it easy.